Pac-12 football is brought to you by Bank of the West. We're in Eugene, Oregon, Autzen Stadium, where the number 7 Oregon Ducks get set to take on the Eastern Washington Eagles. The fans are hyped, and why wouldn't they be? Ranked number 2 in the country last year, got to a national championship, won the Pac-12 championship. Marcus Mariota named the Heisman Trophy winner, an embarrassment of riches here in Eugene.
He was a freak, one of the best players in the history of the Pac-12 conference, but he had mastery of this system. This is where Vernon Adams needs to grow.
Adams is back. He is flushed. He will work to his left. He leans to the 50. He's out to the far boundary, and he's across for a first down. And how about the tempo of Oregon? Is it dissimilar at all from Eastern Washington? The throw to the far side. Man coming free out of the backfield again, it is Royce Freeman.
Here you go, a couple first downs, and they're knocking on the door.
Eastern Washington last year under Adams averaged 44 points a ball game. That was number 1 in the country. The misdirect. Dwayne Stanford is flanked out here to the near side. 2 receivers to the left of Adams. Fakes a handoff, stumbles. Has a man breaking free out of the backfield. And it's going to go for a big gain. Tumbling across the 10-yard line.
Co-starter running back a year ago in their national championship run.
Gain at 43 on the play. Here's the handoff, and into the end zone comes Benoit. Benoit with a touchdown. Played in a half dozen games last year, and you can bet he's going to get more work this year.
This is a team that just continues to reload at the skill positions.
Well, this is something the Ducks will do a great deal of. Jeff Locke will quarterback. They're going to go for 2 points, and they won't get it. Is Eastern Washington.
And just fit in with that offensive line group, and that's not an easy group to fit in with.
He and Vernon Adams had a whole lot to learn. Here's a pass slanting to the near side. That for a first down.
Regarding all the intricacies of the receiver position, expect him to have a big year.
First down for Oregon. Don't blink. Here they come. Royce Freeman surveys, works to the far side. And Terrell Crosby playing the right tackle. He got some experience last year because of injuries up front. Again, they go to the rear post. Royce Freeman breaks a couple of tackles and then is finally pushed out of bounds.
Of course, he's going to understand the defense he's going up against because he went against it for 4 years.
Alec Kaczmarczyk caught up to him. Adams rolls out, throws into the end zone. Touchdown, Braylon Addison with a reception from Vernon Adams. And Oregon on top 12-0 here early. They empty out the backfield. In the gun is Jordan West, the junior. Backs and throws to the near wing, and Cooper Kupp. 4th and 1. Wilson, the man in motion, now flanked. They empty it out. West going for a quick little in route, and the pass complete to Shaq Hill.
Against a more athletic Oregon defense.
1st and 5. Pump fake West. Little double move. Throws to the far sideline, and that ball is caught. Outstanding catch off to the far side. Coming down with it was Kendrick Bourne.
Did it early on in this ball game.
Well, just up the road from Portland, Oregon. Back to throw is West. Looking to the post. Touchdown, Eastern Washington University. Shaq Hill hauls it in on a beautiful touch pass from Jordan West. The Ducks go 7 plays, 63 yards and a touchdown. Benoit scores on the ground. Freeman 6 carries, 51 yards already. Vernon Adams checks right, throws left up the seam, has a man, ball caught, and just down to the 2-yard line comes the long, rangy tight end, Dwayne Stanford, the wideout. And they send Royce Freeman into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They always talk about sudden change here in Oregon. They're scored upon, then they come right back with a burst. They run it right down Eastern Washington's throat with Royce Freeman. West fakes the handoff, lets it develop.
Having some success last drive and now this drive.
West fakes the handoff, rolls out right. Connor Kupp with a reception. Oregon will bring 4. West got hit. West unloads.
Early on in that ball game, so this is as healthy as they've been at the skill positions.
Quick hap. Here is Kenai Benoit breaking it out to the far sideline and driven out of bounds. Big gain for Benoit.
But that's an area when he goes up against Pac-12 conference opponents, they're going to force him to complete those balls.
Boy, just an embarrassment of riches.
Are really trying to hold down the Ducks, but it's a tough deal today.
And a moment ago, Zach Bruce walked under his own power off the field. They give now to Tony Brooks James, who a moment ago came out of the backfield, broke a tackle and squirmed for another couple of yards. And now he runs into the end zone. And DeForest Buckner, senior from Hawaii, all bearing down on Jordan West, who goes to work here on first down. He'll fake a handoff, throws out far side. Connor Kupp with it, breaks a tackle, has a first down and more across the 40 to the 50. In a foot race, here comes Kupp down to the 20-yard line, still on his feet, still moving forward, diving to the pylon, and apparently out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
You want to talk about willing yourself and trying to will your team back into this game. Watch Cooper Kupp. He's been dominant his 2 years, picking up blocks from the receivers. Then he just says, you know what, this is on me. And this is just fighting and fighting, tooth and nail, using that weapon, that right arm. What a nice job going up against Aaron Springs over Clay DeBoer, their left tackle.
The handoff again comes to Jalen Moore. This time he is chopped down for maybe a loss of a yard on the play. West in the pistol. He's going to roll out. West is going to throw. Touchdown, Eastern Washington. Making himself available at the post was Kendrick Bourne at the pylon to the near side. Bourne from Portland, Oregon.
Well, they're best of friends. I mean, this summer, Cooper Kupp got married. Vernon Adams was there for him and Anna's wedding, in the wedding party. I mean, these are best of friends. Talking to both of them, they said they talked this week. It wasn't any joking around. It was serious. It was wishing each one of them best of luck. And this is a little bit awkward, but this is a little awkward between these two, but really high competitors. They both raised each other's games when they were both on the roster of Eastern Washington. Bro, that's something you work on in the offseason.
Adams fakes the handoff, has a man deep, angling the pass. Complete. Down to the 10-yard line. Dwayne Stanford, big target at 6'5". The guilty party. And so Oregon goes back to work, and here's Freeman just dancing into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. First down at the 32. West is back. Fires a bullet over the middle. Connor Kupp with it, threading his way across the 40-yard line. Well, he's so good after the catch with his head up. West throws it up for grabs. It's intercepted. Not sure where he was going with that one. Yogi seemed to be confused when he let it go. There wasn't a whole lot of conviction there as Chris Cisse plucks it out of midair. It was thrown right to him. Prior to that, he had a pretty good afternoon, going 15 of 17, 232 and 2 touchdowns. But Oregon will take it on the turnover. And Adams comes the other way, and the ball's poked free from behind by him, and it is recovered by Eastern Washington. Third and 13. West to the far side. And the pass is caught, but shy of the first down is Cooper Kupp. That was Moore plowing ahead. Looks like he's got the needed yard for the first down. Eastern Washington 0 for 5 in third down situations. West is back to throw. Zips a pass to Connor Kupp. He's across the 20. Still on his feet, churning to the 15, and he's got a first down.
To get that diploma.
Second and 10 now. This is Kupp with a reception. Pivot move across the 10 and got to the pylon. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp with the touchdown. And again, a terrific maneuver after the catch.
Playing receiver is all about being savvy. He understands how to utilize the speed and agility.
He's got Marshall and Addison flanked here to the near side. Hard rush. He is spun around and knocked down. Sampson.
Abukum, he can play that stand-up outside backer and position athlete.
They give it to Freeman. Finds some room. Threading his way out to near the 30-yard line before Zach Bruce came up to make the stop. They'll make that Tony Brooks-James, who has a touchdown already today. He'll come out of the backfield. That ball thrown in his vicinity, and it looked like it grazed the hip.
Take the run, allow Vernon Adams the ability to run and throw here.
Tonight, Benoit, the man in the backfield, play action. Adams pump fakes, fires to the near side, has a man wide open, and it was dropped. Byron Marshall looking at right to the mitts.
Until the back was already past him.
2nd and 5 now for Jordan West. Cooper Kupp, Chicago, and they lose to Northwestern. West back to throw, and as he delivered the ball, he took a lick.
And red light when they check to the coaches on the sideline.
Marshall and Addison wide to the near side. Adams back, checks left, moves right. He's rolling out and he pump fakes and he's driven out of bounds. Adams pump fakes, now he'll run it. He has the first down and more across the 50. He's going to slide down to the 41-yard line.
An absolutely dominant wide receiver. I think he's an all Pac-12 caliber player.
With a handoff here, bouncing out to the far side, Royce Freeman. Snap the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. A 38-yarder for Aiden Schneider. And Oregon goes to the locker room with a lead of 16, a 37-21. Very interesting first half.
Well, Jordan West, he's played well. Cooper Kupp, he's been superhuman at times, really. And Vernon Adams, really efficient. You got to be impressed if you're an Oregon fan.
Wilson, the man in motion out of the backfield. Hard rush, and West is brought down and sacked for the first time this afternoon. It was Joe Walker.
Bodies between the defender and the back, and their backs can do the rest.
Royce Freeman will take it, gets a block out on the edge, avoids a tackler, plows ahead near midfield.
When they're in green tempo, that's when they're at their best.
2nd and 5, Adams. The handoff. Freeman breaks 3 and is offset to the left of Vernon Adams, who goes to work on first down. Fakes the handoff, settles in, scans, adjusts, throws on the run to his left, and a complete pass down inside the 10-yard line. And back they come, 4th and goal. Here's Adams. The handoff comes to Freeman, and he's in the end zone. Royce Freeman, 230 pounds, chiseled, leaps into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They go to work here on 1st and 15. West drops back to pass. Throws long, intending it for Cooper Kupp. West slings with him to the far side. An outstanding pass. Kendrick Bourne hauls it in. So they offset, and we do it again. 4th and 7. West steps up, flags fly again. And he is tripped up shy of the first down.
Personal foul, hands to the face, defense number 96.
He's actually climbed the pocket every time there's been pressure.
First down, Jabari Wilson will get the call. He scoots left side, one-on-one. He goes right to the 1-yard line. Jabari Wilson is the lone setback. They look for Kupp. They throw a low ball. Hennessy throws a dime in the end zone and a touchdown. Touchdown, Cooper Kupp. Scooping up that low ball from Riley Hennessy.
First he changes the play at the line of scrimmage like he's Peyton Manning, and then just drops a dime on the slant route to Cooper Kupp like he's been there before.
Ex-teammates, Eastern Washington University, and this is final year of collegiate eligibility. He'll hand off to Royce Freeman, who already has 3 touchdowns on the ground. He breaks it here to the 50. He's out near to the 40-yard line, and he has finally run out of bounds. Mitch Fettig, who weighs all of 175, trying to get in front of the locomotive. By Vernon Adams, Rashad Waddou makes the stop on the play. Brings up 2nd and 1. They're going to go for the bundle in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Byron Marshall hauls it in. Marshall at the pylon, and a beautifully thrown ball by Vernon Adams. Rashad Waddou was there, but he was screened beautifully.
They score a touchdown. It's a different type of ball game. But the momentum in this stadium, Kevin, was completely different when one team substitutes, making sure the other one has the opportunity to do so.
Hennessy pressured, spins away from pressure, throwing on the run to the near side, and the Eagles have a first down.
it's sold out again. You're just playing. You're just balling. You watch his high school film coming out of Commerce High School, and this young man, he's been playing this way his whole life.
Christian French thought he had him locked up. He didn't. Now he throws another beauty on the run. Angling here to the center of the field. Cooper Kupp coming near side, trying to cut back, puts his head down for a few more. He's down at the 21-yard line.
They're going crazy in Yakima right now. Cooper Kupp. Kidding me, on the run 2 times in a row, first downs.
Kupp 10 catches, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns. Now they go to the tight end. Hennessy again throws it right on the money in stride. Here are the Eagles now. The handoff coming to the little man, Jabari Wilson, spinning like a top into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Eastern Washington on the board again. 51-34 count with 2:13 left in the third. At 43-7 in the FCS since 2010. Here's an onside kick. It is gathered in by the hands team, the upbacks. That time Oregon, I think, was wise to it. They were ready for something. Scoring 4 touchdowns through the air and then running for 2 himself. Vernon Adams is in at quarterback and hands to Royce Freeman. He bounces out to the far side. Missed tackle. Gets across for the first down. Adams has now run the ball 12 times for 89 yards. Tony Brooks James is in the backfield. He is called upon to carry it, and he will.
Cole Carstetter, remember his brother, Jared Carstetter, played at Washington State. Another brother playing at Idaho State.
Adams drops the ball, but it looks like the back right between the hash marks. They'll set up. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. It is good. Man from Yakima with 198 yards. As Yogi mentioned, he had 197 career catches coming into tonight's game. That is 6th all time at Eastern Washington. And he is just a junior playing in his first game of the year. Riley Hennessy, redshirt freshman, going to work. Settles into the pocket. He is poised, and he spots his man Cooper Kupp coming open across the middle for the first down. Somebody got a little itchy with the fireworks, I guess. This thing is not over. Hennessy steps up in the pocket and throws a bullet, rifling it about 1.5 feet off the turf.
A really nice job by Cooper Kupp running his route.
Yogi, 12 receptions for Kupp. That ties his career high. They give it to Williams, the rookie.
Battling all night long. This secondary against the receivers.
2nd and 10. Hennessy back to throw. Tosses that one right into coverage, and it is intercepted. Jawan Williams, the sophomore from Tucker, Georgia, comes up with the pick. And Hennessy tried to force that one into a crowd, Yogi.
Yeah. Kevin, he's as gifted as anybody in this conference throwing the football.
Adams will hand off. Lockheed, of course, did the backup duty to Marcus Mariota, the Heisman Trophy winner for the last couple of years. They hand off to Benoit. Tony Brooks James in the lineup now in the backfield. Gets a nice block, cuts to the 10, cuts it back into the end zone on his 2 feet. Touchdown, Oregon. Dwayne Stanford springs him with a block. And the Ducks on the board, 60 big ones, with 7:47 remaining in a ball game. Mark Helfrich, the head football coach at Oregon, told Lewis Johnson, "We're making Kupp look like he's all galaxy." Well, he has been terrific tonight. West went out with cramps early in the third, and this man Hennessy has taken over beautifully. He's flushed out of the pocket.
You know, they had the opportunities with the ball in the air. Their secondary, they're going up against Connor Cook, who I believe is one of the top 5-10 quarterbacks in the country. He's a pro-style quarterback.
Hennessy on 2nd and 7. We'll give to the diminutive Jabari Wilson. Coming up next, Arkansas State taking on number 8 USC, followed by Pac-12 final score. Beautifully thrown ball. Cooper Kupp leaps into the air, and he draws 9 guys to him down there at the 5-yard line, and is still able to stand his ground. Kupp has been magnificent tonight. He now has a career high in receptions. That is 14. And he is over 200 yards now in receptions, Yogi.
They're going to look back at this game. They had their opportunities. They could match score for the most part, but all those penalties ended up hurting him.
Hennessy looking to Kupp. Beautifully thrown ball to the far corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Third touchdown reception of the evening for Cooper Kupp, who is having a career night against the number 7 Oregon Ducks. And what a beautifully thrown ball that was from Hennessy, right on the number.
Oh, just soft,
Wow.
the hands above your eyes. That's clinic tape right there. And Bo Baldwin said it. Of Oregon, the front 7 is going to get some pressure on you. And he's done it. You know, Cooper Kupp, hats off to you, man. Mark Helfrich called immediately, said that's not going to happen. His brother's playing DB now here as well, former QB.
Look at him out in the open field. He's galloping to the 50, turning on the burners to the 30. He's down to the 20, and he is hauled down inside the 10-yard line. Taj Griffin. We'll look for him possibly next week at Michigan State. Oregon wins this one 61-42 behind Vernon Adams. The era of Vernon Adams ended at Eastern Washington. And for 1 year, it begins tonight here at Oregon.
And it's good to see. Look at the two best friends, Vernon Adams and Cooper Kupp's wedding. These coaches, great respect for one another. Now they've built their programs. All in all, I think tonight's game was great for Oregon. They're getting to refocus, especially in the back end, head into East Lansing, go up against Michigan State a week from now. And for Vernon Adams, they've got their quarterback, Kevin. This young man, I think he's going to be a special player here.
And for Eastern Washington, boy, they're a team that bears watching. They're going to be very exciting there in Cheney, Washington. Cooper Kupp was magnificent tonight. Career highs, receptions, yards, and he had the 3 touchdowns through the air as well. And they've got a couple of quarterbacks who can get it done.
They really do. All in all.